That's the
Man, you
cue,
asked
baby.
this guy a question, and that's how you do it, man. I was weak. It's because it's my turn. And you give me this little. It is not even no. YouTube, what's up? Happy New Year to everybody who's watching. The OGs is back, and as you can see, nothing's changed. I get the boo-boo treatment from my man down here. He just gave me. It's my turn to open, and he gave me the weakest New Year's Eve opening ever invented in YouTube. I mean, right now people are going ahead and they already made a meme of it. What was that?
I didn't even hear what you said, man.
Whatever, man. Hey, thank y'all for coming on. Hey, man, thank y'all for a phenomenal year. To all our new subscribers, to everybody who watches our show and gives us a little bit of time. We thank you. We love you. And we hope that this year is 10 times better than last year. 25 is here, y'all. Let's make it happen. And so this is our first show in 2025, if I'm not mistaken. I got Big Al over here. I got the Deacon who does damage to all reputations. And we here tonight, we talking all things Commanders, man, because guess what? We shocked the world. We've done it all. We have ourselves a quarterback who's taking us all the way to the playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
He's broken records. He's broken RG3's record. He's the only quarterback to run 125 yards and throw 3 touchdowns in league history. He's also first-round candidate to the Pro Bowl. I mean, what more can you ask? What more can you ask? What more can you ask? I mean, the guy's phenomenal. And he's 2 games in a row, he's put us on his shoulders and carried us there. So the question is, and the question of the night that'll probably lead us through is it worth it to put Mr. JD5, our Cadillac, bring it out into the dusty back roads of Dallas and play these non-reasonable bums other than emotional context of just beating Dallas? I mean, do you risk that? Because at the end of the day, JD's going to play. He's not going to get out there and goof around. He's going to play. And not that I'm saying that Dallas would put a hit squad out. I know I would be putting a hit squad out because I'm just from an old school mentality. But let's just say he sprains an ankle. He hurts his ribs, man, before we go to the playoffs, man. We will regret it miserably because it wasn't even worth it. But at the end of the day, what do you guys think? I'm going to talk to my brothers right here. Al, what do you think, man?
And it depends on the health of the team. I think we definitely want to get the 6th spot to play either Tampa Bay or the Rams. It's definitely an easier game for us in the playoffs. Philly, we have beaten, but they're tough. You know, they're tough out. You know what I'm saying? All teams are tough out, but we know Philly's a tough out. We feel like we have a little bit of a skill level advantage with JD5. A much more skill level advantage with JD5 with the Rams and Tampa Bay. So I would, depending upon the health of the team, I would at least play the first 2 quarters, give it all we got the first 2 quarters, see where we at talent-wise, what we going into, and then if the game is close or the game was out of hand, pull them all out, put in our backups, see what Mariota kind of can do, and sit back and wait for the playoffs. That's what I would do. Deacon, what do you think you would do? Depending upon the health of the team.
I mean, the most important thing is what we both were talking about is that you want to go into playoffs moving forward. You want to be protecting your lead. We want to stay number 6 at least. We don't want to go to 7. Listen, we might beat Philly, who knows, but you want to be strategic about where you land in the playoffs. And part of being strategic is also being strategic with that last game. We all want to beat Dallas. There's no question about that. And I think it goes with what you were saying was we play in the first couple of quarters, see where we stand, see if it's a blowout, see if Dallas is checked out, you know what I'm saying? See if they already on vacation or not. If we get a lead, you go ahead and bring in Super Mario, let them finish the game off. We got a good rhythm going in the first and second quarter, so we're not going into the playoffs cold. It's not like we have a week off or something, so you don't have time to, rest your body up. So you get as much rest as you can, but you also try to win the game because we don't want to rely on somebody else losing to stay in sixth place. We want to play Tampa Bay. We want to play Los Angeles. Those are more advantageous of games for us than going to Philly and have to play a hard game at Philly. 3 times a year, that's a lot. You know what I mean? We can beat them, but also they can beat us. Let's be honest. We're not the favorite in that game. We're kind of the favorite going against Tampa Bay, I think. Kind of the favorite going against LA because it's a soft team. It's inside. So I just think, you play a couple quarters, see where we at, and start looking at the scoreboard, see if Tampa Bay is losing, see if somebody else is losing, see where they stand. We want to be in that 6th spot. We don't want the 7th spot. We don't.
You can see Deacon doesn't believe.
Can't hear you.
Deacon doesn't believe. You didn't hear that? Deacon does not believe. He wants to moonwalk into the playoffs, man. Man, yes, you are. Well, we're going to try to fight here, make sure that we get to a soft, cushy Los Angeles and let the Tampa Bay lay down for us so we can get into the
What's more important to you, getting past the next game?
No, what's more important is believing in my squad, man, and playing. That's why you rest the Bammers.
But you want to rest
all that thing, and you go in there full no matter who gets in front of us, man. It could be anybody, man. Doesn't matter if it's Philly, Tampa Bay, the Rams. Don't matter. We got a quarterback, man. We put it on his back. He got it. You don't seem to understand.
So you're all right with losing it. You're all right with losing it. You're all right with losses. Okay. I want to win 12 games. If you want to go 11 with that.
How many games did you call when we started talking these last 4 games? How many games you said?
I said all 4.
You said all 4. You said a lie.
I did not say we going on.
You said 2. Pull up the tape. Pull the tape. I call you a liar. Pull the tape.
I'm gonna pull the tape and I'm gonna show it too.
I don't remember 4, Deacon.
I don't remember 4, Deacon. But you might have said it. You might have said 4.
Yeah, I gotta see the tape.
Me and Al said 2. But my point is this: even for myself, I'm stopping that, man. I'm stopping that. When we had a minute and 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock, Atlanta had just scored. So many years, so many seasons, we would have turned the TV off, packed it up, and went on about our way.
Yep.
But for some reason in that game, it wasn't any other game, but in that game, I was like, wait a minute. And I got the text to prove it because I think I texted y'all about it. And I said, we got time. And I think you, Deacon, text back and said, yeah, right, it's possible. Because Jaden and that Bama said, all right, well, I was sharing this, but come on, y'all, let's go. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. We down here. Touchdown. Go home, everybody. Let's go home. And he said, what? Merry Christmas. Everybody got their Christmas gift. And so my thing is this, man. I know you're being strategic, and I'm kind of halfway teasing. But man, at the same time, man, don't you think that if we put in Super Mario now and let these guys ball out, the guys who are trying to make a name for themselves, because guess what we got this year? We got a bunch of guys who was on the squad that do want to stay. They want to stay here because they know where this is going. You see what I'm saying? They might luck up and ride the bench and get them a ring. So what I'm saying is they're going to be flying out there against a team that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
Let me ask you something. Are you just talking about the offense or are you talking about the defense too?
Okay, I'm talking about the Dallas that I watched. Philly.
No. I'm talking about our team. Are you talking about resting offense or defense also?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well,
because there's a difference.
Defense is a difference because defense is delivering. So when you play defense, you're delivering pain.
Okay.
When you play offense, you're trying to avoid it. So my thing is defensively, I could see a little bit more time on the field, whatever like that. You know, I could see that. But offensively, our Pro Bowlers should be sitting. I don't.
How many Pro Bowlers we got on the offense?
Two official.
Terry
That's
and
Jaden and Terry. They should be sitting.
We got 13 altogether.
You got OZ. OZ has made a name for himself. You got the old man that threw the Walker away. He's out there running around. So you got some things they can still work with. You know what I'm saying? That we still haven't seen McCaffrey at his highest level. I mean, let's go, man. Let's take this time to get creative and do some stuff. And then on defense, you know, you don't necessarily have to put everybody down. But I like Al's idea. Let them play 2 quarters and then sit them. And then everybody else is fresh and out there wilding out. Because it don't matter, man. Because the big game, when everybody's healthy and everybody's ready, because Al said it, rested and ready to go. Whoever's in front of us, man. With the Cadillac, we get in the Cadillac and we ride the Cadillac on into the playoffs, man.
Yeah, I would like to see, you know, our offensive linemen. We got some offensive linemen that are dinged up. You know, I think Badass is out already. We already know that already. I think we got like 2 tackles that got some nicks and pains. I know, and then I think we have a running back that's come back from a concussion that just got cleared to play again.
We don't know if he's practicing, but they don't know if he's
Yeah, because I thought Eckler was supposed to come back last week, according to Deacon, and you guys, y'all had me thinking.
Well, he was off. No, he was off IR, but he wasn't. He was in sweats all week.
I think both Browns are still injured and hurt. Maybe one of them might come back. Both Brown receivers. We got 2 Brown receivers, and one of them may come back for the playoffs. I'm not sure. I think both of them got the hamstring issue. When one of them got the shoulder issue, right?
Yeah.
So both Browns are hurt. So we know we limited offensively. You know what I'm saying? Zach Ertz, does he need to play another game? I mean, come on, Zach.
No,
Bobby Wagner.
I would definitely rest Zach.
Bobby Wagner, does he need to play another game?
Do we have anybody to back him up? See, here's the problem, especially with the offense. If you rest anybody on that line, do not put JD5 in there. That's disrespectful. We're not that deep to put him in there with a backup line.
Right.
So
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Our tackles, we got 2 tackles that's hurt. That means we got to put that. What's that dude's name? I can't. He terrible.
So y'all didn't think that our backups when they got
he's starting this week.
Y'all didn't think our backups played well?
Yeah, I think JD5 played well. He just outplayed the weakness of our backups.
But that too. But what I'm saying is, I didn't see the sift. I didn't see the just once the backup got in.
If you watched the all 22, our backups was getting the ass beat, but JD5 was he was doing a wiggle. He was making a quick throw, quick release.
Well, that's relative because I can.
Yeah. But it also makes a difference too with playing the backups a whole game and not just coming in.
Right.
You know
that too.
Yeah. So you asking the whole.
You got to get a rhythm. You got to get the rhythm up.
Right. That's true. What? Yeah. I mean, I can't think.
That's why I say you let Mario go in, man, and we sit back and laugh at these Bama's getting beat by Mario. Wouldn't that be fun?
They got beat last week, but I think Philly had the 3rd string quarterback and beat them.
3rd string quarterback in there putting up numbers.
Yeah,
the Bama's got the brakes beaten off of them, man. They talked about us, but got the brakes beaten off them. So,
yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a Dallas fan yet. I seen one today. He had his head down. He didn't want to say nothing to me. He acted like he didn't see me.
He busy.
You know, once I ran into, all they go is like, "Hey man, y'all did it good." You know, they don't even give me an opportunity to start talking trash. They say, "All I can say is y'all all right." I said, "That's right. It's all you can say."
Man.
So I mean, all I say, do you believe now? Do you believe now, champ?
Now, like you said though, it's an emotional thing for all Commanders fans to beat the Cowboys. So it does hurt me to say that maybe we should rest and play, second.
I know.
Yeah, it hurts. That's why if it wasn't anybody else but Dallas, I say we didn't play the first half. But because it's Dallas, I'm like, you might want to go out there and keep yourself tuned up. You know what I'm saying?
You saw what? So in this Atlanta game, when dude sacked Jaden and his leg was behind him, we all was like,
Yeah.
everybody was like, no, my
Yeah.
God. And he bounced up. We were like, huh.
That's a young body, boy. That's a young body.
Young boy.
So that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You got
Anything
some
can
Dallas players over there, man, who are like, man, I'm trying to make a name for myself to stay here or leave here or go play for Washington. So I'm like, I'm out here wilding. I'm out here, there's nothing to lose mentality, man. It's a dangerous mentality, man. And so you got your boy out there and he's doing his Jaden thing. Now, Jaden, he's very confident. Sometimes,
Too confident.
okay, there you go. Sometimes it's like, if I wasn't a Commanders fan, I'd be like, ooh, somebody got to smack him one good time. Because he's, the way he run, you guys, this is nothing. I'm playing in the street. You know what I'm saying? Two-hand touch. That's how he looks, man. And I'm like, Jaden, come on, man. These are professionals, man. And when that number 31 came down, when he was trying to go into the end zone, he was like,
Hit him in the ribs. Yeah.
Again, he bounced up, but I was like, thank you for you. But man, I don't need that right now. I don't need that in my life with some Cowboys. Remember LeVar Arrington? We played a game against Dallas, and I don't think it mattered at all. And LeVar Arrington retired shortly.
He retired like kid.
Okay, so
And we were like 5 and
and I think we still lost that game, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken.
we did, but we knocked
we
it out.
lost, but we won.
We lost. We retired Troy
Troy
Aikman. He never played again.
So that's my point, and there it is.
That's why they make him call our games.
Right.
Yep.
But I rest my case on that, man. I don't want that, man.
No,
I think LeVar did that twice because he knocked out a running back for Seattle that was like that too. He dude was like an all-world running back, and LeVar retired that dude. Now we lost the game again, but LeVar hit that dude and retired that dude.
I'm saying it can happen.
Yep. So it can happen, but like I said, because it's Dallas, if we somewhat,
but
it's Dallas, and we somewhat healthy. Like I said, we got 2 good tackles healthy. You know, Terry went out there and run some patterns and break some records or something. Maybe Terry want to get a record. You know what I'm saying?
Terry got his 4th year in a row, 1,000 yards.
Yeah, he already did it. He already did all he can.
The only record breaker is Jaden getting 138 yards, and if he gets 138 yards, he would be he would have broken somebody. What was the record? But he needed another 130. Oh, quarterbacks to rush and pass. I think Cam got it now. He would be Cam's record.
Oh yeah, he's like in 4th right now though.
Yeah, but he needs 138 yards. So even if he just got 70 yards, he can get to 2nd place or 3rd place or whatever. So he's in that category to get that. So kind of like how your boy, ooh man, I hate it for New York, man. I hate it for New York. I have no love for New York, but I hate it when Saquon show up about to break Eric Dickerson's record on such a nasty, horrible team that let him go. Oh my God, that's gonna be. I'm gonna watch that game.
But I think they said that he's not gonna play. They're gonna sit him.
If they do, no, they didn't, because I don't believe that out, because they pulled him out that last game, right, when he was just running that wheel, and they was like, yeah, man, no, we're gonna pull you out because we're gonna give you a shot next week, because everybody knew they was playing New York. He's getting in there first half. Al, he's getting in there first half. I don't care if it's the New York Pee Wee League blocking for him. He's getting in there that first half, man. I'm telling you.
Let's not overgloss with this all being Dallas week that we have a rookie quarterback, new coach, new owner, new offensive coordinator, new everything. Everything is brand new. The spank is shiny. And we clinched the playoffs 1 game before the season's over. I mean, who would have thought it? Who would have thought it?
Yeah, not us.
It's amazing. It's amazing what this kid is doing for us right now, man. And it is him, because if Mariota was in there, it wouldn't be the same thing.
Yeah, we
know the way he's finishing games at the end of the game. When we said last week, if you give us the ball with 2 minutes left or under last drive, you in trouble. You in trouble. We haven't been able
to do that.
Yeah, we haven't
Captain Clutch, Kid Clutch.
I mean, like when we won the toss in the overtime, I knew the game was over.
It was over.
Did you feel it? You felt it
Yeah,
out?
yeah, I did. I knew the game was over.
So did everybody in the stands. It's like so sad. Y'all not gonna get the ball, man.
It all came down to a coin toss, and y'all lost.
And you know we're not kicking the field goal because we can't make them.
Nope.
Yeah, I know. We gotta go with touchdown.
We would have been 10 yards from the end zone. Run it.
No, sir.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Tracy. Who is your starting offensive players, playmaking players for your team? The way it looks now, who you got starting at the 2 receivers, the slot, the running back, and tight end?
Talking about going to the playoffs?
We playing the Rams. Who you starting?
All right. Well, yeah, it's easy. You got to put Ertz in at the tight end. He's just a veteran receiver. He won 2 games for us, so there's him. Terry, one side. OZ on the other. He's proven to be an effective wide receiver. And in the slot, I got Crowder or McCaffrey to run the slot position. And that's only because Noah is hurt. Because if Noah wasn't, I probably would have Terry Noah.
How about Brown? How about the other Brown?
But he hurt. I mean,
no, I'm saying
both of them hurt.
If they weren't hurt, if I had to choose between the Browns,
you would get Noah, right?
Who weren't hurt, I'll pick Noah because I think JD5 and Noah, they have a good synergy right now.
He's solid.
Loves going to Noah.
Yeah.
For whatever
he's solid
reason
over there.
He needs to be over there, but he's not there, so I put Oz over there. And then, my running back is still, even though nobody wants to believe, he's had a tough time because he counts on his blocking. Brian Robinson as my running back, but I would have Rodriguez over McNichols in the backfield. Rodriguez showed out. I like him. He always seems to want it. Like he's doing what I'm saying a lot of young folk will do. And that's why I was scared to play Dallas with our starter. He's playing to get a name for himself. He's playing to stay in the league.
I think Rodriguez at this point has earned himself for roster spot for next year.
That's what I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? When he gets in, he don't slouch. That's all I'm saying. So that's my offense right there as far as weapons. You know what I'm saying? I'm going that way. I would love to know where your boy is, because it's funny. The one play where Bates caught the pass and nobody thought he was supposed to be catching anything. Mm-hmm. Kingsbury need to keep that in the repertoire, because you remember Bates been with us for a while. Bates, what he didn't have was a good quarterback. If you put the ball in front of Bates, he's going to catch it. You see what I'm saying? He's not known because he's slow. He's slow as dirt. He's a blocking tight end, but he's faster than the lineman or something. So you got a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? And then he's a mixed match with the cornerback. So what I'm saying is I hope they use him as a little secret weapon in this next couple games.
Yeah,
I know that sounds crazy. Bates is a secret weapon, but
it's going to be the people that you don't expect. You know what I mean? It's going to be those people. Playoffs is totally different.
Slowest, silliest linebacker on Bates.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
He's going to get blocked, and it's like, nah, I'm not blocking, baby. I'm going to get this. You better stop me.
Mm-hmm. That's what usually happens in the playoffs.
Can you agree with Tracy? You agree with?
Yeah, that? I don't know what else you can do. I mean, we're not that deep, so we got to play our top players now.
We got your man. We brought back your man, Deacon. Who's in it? Bryson Tremaine, or whatever his name is. He's back.
Thank you.
Tremaine's not even on the team no more.
They killed him again.
Yeah, he's not on the team. If he is on practice,
that's the one. But this is
he actually was up last week.
Well, no, I'm not putting him in the game.
I mean, that was your man before the season started, Bryson Jermaine.
Yeah, but they ain't playing him. I don't know how they ain't playing the game regular season. So there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, there was a lot of preseason weapons that disappeared.
I mean, shit, go get Cashmere Allen. I'm sure he's out there.
Cashmere Allen.
Nah, but I mean, they do have to mix it up with B-Rob and Rodriguez, though. That's going to be the main thing, especially in the playoffs, man. get to the playoffs, we
Well,
got to
I'm
run.
hoping that
Super
the old man is back. The running back Eckler is back.
I do too.
Yeah, I understand, but it's going to be about possessing the ball. It's not going to be high flying. I don't think. Unless if we go out to LA, you talking about that's going to be some points. If we go to Tampa Bay,
I think LA can score. I think LA can score.
That's what I said. It's going to be some points. We got to score. It's going to be more up tempo. Right. But if we go to Tampa Bay,
LA got a quarterback. They got a professional quarterback.
Yeah, he's professional.
He's a professional quarterback. So we know we got a non-professional secondary without Latimer, and Latimer's not going to be able to play this year. He's out.
He's out for the year?
No. They say he's in sweats right now. So they don't know. He's not playing this week. He's not playing this week. Yeah, listen, he's in sweats. I ain't say
I'm in sweats right. Hey, Deacon, I'm in sweats right now. I mean,
he's in sweats on the field. He's on the field. He's on the field in sweats. So he got a non-contract jersey on right now.
Okay,
but you never know. Listen, if I was him, I would definitely play the playoff game. If I blow it, I blow it. I got all season to get it right. You know what I mean? Because it's a chronic injury at this point.
Yeah, it's a chronic injury.
There's nothing he can do about it. But I would play the playoff game. If it blows out, then at least I know it is gone. And I can repair it. So I can fix it at that point and not just,
So if you were Eckler, would you come back if you were Eckler for the playoff game?
Got to. I don't think Eckler's going to be back next year.
If Eckler,
this is last year.
Back, if he doesn't play, he won't be back.
Yeah, this is last year.
So you said if he don't play, he'll retire.
Eckler was another surprise. If there was a huge surprise, it was Eckler. I enjoyed his play when he was healthy. I mean, it was I saw the way he laid down when he took that hit that first time when he went out, and I was like, oh, there it is. It's our first one. And they went to commercial, and then he was gone, and I ain't seen him. So it was like, man, he came back, got hurt again. Eckler, man, it was the lightning of Thunder and Lightning. We had a Thunder and Lightning game going on. For some reason, though, Al, they don't believe in robbery. Even though the tape showed they should, but
B-Rob ain't been the same B-Rob since he hurt his knee. Okay, we can just say that. He's not the same B-Rob. After he hurt his knee, B-Rob has not been the same.
I mean, even with our janky offensive line, he was able to squeeze out 60 yards, man. And with your boy from Atlanta, who was superstar, only had 90. So it was like, and they had all their offensive line, but our defense crammed down. So what I'm saying is like B-Rob, what our expectation is for B-Rob, he's not meeting. I get that, but he's still competent running back for what it is. But you got to remember, he's running with the hodgepodge crew we call an offensive line. We did not fix it this offseason. We, for some reason, never do. And so here we are again with our offensive line question mark. One season, somebody's going to say, stop it, fellas. Fix the offensive line. Excuse me. Let's get some of these individuals who they say it's this, or draft some offensive. Free agent draft. Not draft, but free agent time, man. It's time to spend some money and get us some offensive linemen. Because Badass is we need him now. We like, oh, he hurt, but we needed him. But he was a veteran. What? A free agent.
Yeah, I mean, he made a difference. Badass made a difference. We could tell when he out. When he's in, you could tell when he's out. You know what I'm saying? The team, the offensive line is a step slower. It's a difference when Badass is in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm saying. And that's what we seem to, whatever with our organization, never want to pull the plug on. We hold money like at the end of the season, we're going to pay the players. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Where does that money go? Why are you holding on?
We're gonna pay. JD might be the first $1 billion player, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have a big contract when his rookie deal is up.
I think they've done a good job to work with what they have to try to turn the team around, moving into the right direction. You couldn't jump on every prospect at the beginning of the thing, right? So you brought in Badass from where you from, so he can play solid. You bring in Biotish, right? No, that's badass. who's the dude next to him on the left guard from Kansas City?
The guy from Kansas City, yeah.
That dude. They took a chance on him.
But he turned out to be not bad.
That's right. And then
he took over the Atlanta game. He had to call the plays when
so the interior is okay. We got lucky on our tackle. Next year he'll be better. He was still
we still need a right tackle. Come on, we still need a right tackle.
Right. So we don't need as much as what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Hey, somebody.
Yeah, huh?
Hey, somebody.
Well, saying all of that, Tracy, next year a lot of people want to come here, man. I mean, I heard
that's right. That's right. Al, that's right.
What's the dude? The Jets wide receiver. I think his name is Gary Wilson.
Oh yeah, he wanted out. Not
Gary Wilson. The Jets, and he named the Commanders as one of the teams he wanted to come to. I don't know if he's gonna come here, but he named them. That was number one on his list.
Yeah, we gotta be careful too that people put us on the list and use it as a bargaining chip too.
Yeah, it's true.
But I think a lot of people do want to come here because they see the atmosphere, they see how the team playing together and all that stuff. And we
fun, baby. I mean, you have to give it to the coaching staff.
And we winning.
The coaching staff did a good job. Now, unfortunately, next year we probably won't have Kingsbury. You know what I'm saying?
I think we will.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think he's going nowhere. Not next year anyway. Maybe the year after that.
Well, he is getting paid by Phoenix. Phoenix right now.
Phoenix still paying him. He's paying him next year too.
But he said that a right opportunity may come his way, which is Chicago. He has a connection with the quarterback at Chicago. They got a lot of talent in Chicago. I wouldn't be surprised Kingsbury is Chicago's coach next year.
That's true. Chicago be bringing coaches down, boy.
They do.
No matter who on the team.
They do, but
down.
If you are A-type personality, you can think you can go anywhere and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like JD5 really made Kingsbury's offense a lot better than what it really is.
He covers up a lot of mistakes.
So when the play's not working, oh boy, he said, let me hit this little gas pedal here. He hit that gas, or he throws a perfect pass or whatever. And it makes his offense a lot better than what it really, really, really is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So if Kingsbury is just a little bit introspective, he will see that he has a little more work to do himself before he gets into that position, or should go into that position. Well, you have to off the first hot ride and then jump into a cold ride and think he's gonna be running the same. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, not if he's a conference champion.
Yeah, that was a conference champion. That's the time to get that money.
And listen, all bets are off. All bets are off.
Hey, and you have to give Kingsbury credit. He had hot garbage offensively, except for JD5 and Terry. Everybody else is hot garbage. I mean, yes, I would say the tight end can catch.
Heart garbage.
Heart garbage. I would say Zach can catch, but Zach is no yak. Now, we all know he's no yak.
Zach got some yak last week, though.
He did. He did.
One catch that had some Zach.
Yeah, he had 20 yards. I think it was 20, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Zach
went straight to the bench.
He was breathing Hyacinth with the oxygen.
So are we in a position now where we thinking, okay, are we in a New England spot now? Where is it Coach Belichick or is it Brady? Is it Kingsbury?
No, listen, stop.
We
have a phenom on the field, and what happens is that sophomore years are the deciding factor.
True.
But I remember a young Cam Newton. He was amazing. He was amazing to watch. And his sophomore year, nobody wanted to watch him.
They figured him out. They
were like, "Yo, you gotta do that." RG3, he was amazing to watch. Yeah, but minus them, even with the injury. But when he came back their sophomore season, it was like,
Well, we do read defenses though.
So the thing is that his next year is important. So going to Deacon's point, hopefully Kingsbury won't leave him high and dry. But this is not about feelings, baby. It's about facts. And them facts is in that piece of paper in that contract, and them Bama sliding it across the table, and you looking down and you got your family to feed. So I can't get mad at him for whatever he decided to do. But what I will say, it's going to be a tough decision versus Bama's in the past just running out of here like I can't wait.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm good going with the middle finger up, like thank you for nothing. So we're not that. You're not that, guys. We're not that. And I'm just saying, there's some young LSU players who are looking to come here just because JD's here. There's some people out there. I mean, we just got a whole thing going on, man. And if we can hold on to it, it's kind of like, me and Big Al had the opportunity to go check out what we like to still call a basketball team. And the guys they had on the court, what I did not see was ego. And not having ego sometimes allows games to happen as they beat the brakes off of Chicago last night. But there was some disgruntled things. You got a player that wants to leave or whatever, but I think it's because the coach is going with team ball versus your ball. And the Washington has always been about your ball. John Wall, team. Bradley Beal's team. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Kuzma's team. You know what I'm saying? That's how we've operated. And this now regime is like, I need the Wizards team. How about that? And you can see it's transitioning. And it's hard because, it was equal playing time for what I saw. The rotations, people was coming on and off the court. It wasn't nobody staying on the court. The other team had Zach LaVine. He stayed on the court. I think he was off maybe a couple of times just to get some breath. But he was on. He was in every rotation. We didn't have that player who was in every rotation. Yeah. I mean, and then, hey, all you got to do is create a bobblehead for somebody. Kispert bobblehead was given away, and that Bama was showing out. I never seen Kispert play so well. Kispert was dropping threes, Deacon, and everything. But my point is like that's where the coaching comes in. The coaching builds that culture, right? And coaching builds culture. And if we get a good culture here, as we go back to your earlier question, it was Belichick's culture, but it was Tom Brady's play. You get what I'm saying? And Tom Brady,
it was both,
invested in Belichick's culture. Because even Ocho Cinco, when he got to New England, he was like, I'm Chad, baby. I'm here, y'all. What's up? He was like, yeah, you sitting down. That Bama did not play. He was third receiver. Yeah. You hear what I'm saying? He had Coach Belichick was like, here, man, you got to do it this way. And so that was one thing I remember hearing Chad say about him. So Belichick brought that discipline. He brought that understanding that his team, there's no I in team. But it was Brady and team because Brady really was the one that embraced that. And that Bama, remember he cut his head like in the Chronicle of Riddick, and he was like one of the soldiers. And I was like, oh, he's really embracing the fact that he's a soldier. And Brady just believed in what Belichick said, and that's what we need, man. If Jaden Daniels listens to whatever culture your boy is laying down and develops that, sky's the limit.
Nigga, I'm gonna ask you this question real quick, D. Do you believe in the brotherhood? Do you feel, because that's what your man, our coach is putting down, is the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? That's his motto, the brotherhood. Or is it JD5?
Both. I mean, I got to believe in what the coach is pushing because the whole team is. They say it's about the brotherhood. They say it's about this and that. We see what's on the field. We see that everybody's excited for everybody. Everybody's playing with each other. Nobody's arguing on the sidelines. Nobody's throwing the ball down because somebody dropped it and arguing and doing any kind of craziness outside. You can see what happens in the locker room afterwards when we win. Everybody's teamed up. It's got to be both, man. And to have both is where you want to be. So I'm okay with it being.
So you believe? You believe in the brotherhood and JD?
I believe in what they preach because it's working.
So the brotherhood.
Walk me when it don't work.
You believe in the brotherhood? That's what our coach is pushing, the brotherhood.
Yeah. I think that, like, going back to what he said,
Trey, when you the one to believe in Ufute or whatever? What was what your boy was pushing? What was that?
Ron Rivera.
Yeah, Ron
With the little shirts he had made up.
Little shirts and stuff.
Ubuntu.
That's what it was. Ubuntu.
Yeah,
that was what Ron was pushing.
That's brotherhood too.
Yeah, I know, but that's what he was pushing.
What it is. Yeah. Listen, Ron just put it on a t-shirt.
And we lost.
Ron didn't know how to talk it. He didn't know how to feel it. He didn't know whatever was. He just put it on a t-shirt. That's the problem. And Ubuntu didn't work with the quarterbacks that we had, man. Those quarterbacks come from a regime of, hey, I'm the quarterback. It's on me. But with that being said, I do think it's working. I think that what Deacon said when he said that you don't see no arguments, you don't see nobody slam. There's no real negative energy. Everybody's into the game until the end. This team does not seem to quit. So even if, and let me just say, winning does help. Having a lot of victory Mondays makes that ideology work.
Makes you buy in.
That's right. So if we were like 5 and whatever, they might be like, this brotherhood thing, you kiss my brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? Right. But at the end of the day, now it's like, yeah, well, all right. And then you got a humble dude, man. I can't find a meat bone in his body. I haven't heard it, man. Every time you hear his interviews, whatever like that, this dude's a politician. He knows exactly what to say, even though he might be like, man, I'm JD5. He does it in his own bathroom. You know what I'm saying? He don't do it out in public and everything.
No, I'm telling you what he says. He says he believes in he's a Christian. That's what he says. And he I'm not doubting his faith. You know what I'm saying? So the last couple interviews I've heard him do, he leans on that, and that's what his guide is. But he also says he loves football too. He just generally loves football. So he there at 5 or 6 in the morning, and for him, he truly is not at the club. That's what they tell me on the streets. Tell me that he's not at the club. And that's different. Right. Everybody else, remember Haskins?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, rest in peace, Haskins. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Talk about Wayne.
You know what I'm saying? Wayne. Even RG3 was at the club. Everybody was at the club. You know what I'm saying? They say JD5 not at the club. He's not at the club. I don't know,
Well, that's good that DC club life has kind of stopped. So that does help. But all that to say, hey man, this is just a new era, man, and we just gotta buy in. That's why I was getting on Deacon early, jokingly, like, man, let's just get on board, man. And if we hit the wall, we hit the wall on board with the pedal down to the floor. We don't care who's in front of us. We're gonna play. We're gonna beat y'all because we the man. Huh?
Just not this week.
No. I'm saying this week, if it doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Well, yeah, I do want it to matter. I do want it to matter, guys. Yes,
okay.
Well, let's wrap it up real quick. Trey Z, what is yours? Give me 2 scores. If we play all out and if we put Super Mario out there and play, give me 2 scores, Zoe.
Hey, that's tough, man.
Trey Z, 2 stories. Trey Z, 2 scores.
So if we play everybody, that's a 35-13 game. There's nothing. They don't have anything. CeeDee Lamb is out. Dak is out. They even your boy what do you call it? Elliott got cut. I mean, really. They
cut Elliott.
Elliott cut a quick.
Elliott said he wants some more run time. He ain't getting the run time in him.
Yeah. Everybody giving him nothing.
Of course, watch his day.
If we play everybody, it's shooting fish in the barrel. But if we don't, with Super Mario in, maybe it will be more of 28-17 Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Because the other our players got to get used to Super Mario. Mario is not JD. Mario runs though. Do y'all remember when he was in the game when JD got hurt that one time? He would run his own way.
He would be cold as hell. He would be cold.
He would run, but he's not the same. But hey, that's what I see. I don't see us losing to these guys either way.
Deacon, what you got real quick, Deacon? 2 scores.
24-10. 24-10 if we play everybody, because we're gonna if we win it, we're gonna bag off at the end of the game. We ain't pushing it. We ain't pushing it.
The Super Mario play, what you got?
23-10.
Same score. Okay. I got 34-10 if we go all out. And then I got, if Super Mario play, I got a better, closer game. I got 21-14 Commanders. Both scores Commanders.
All right, let's get out of here, gentlemen.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and
Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody, man. Make sure at this point, if you haven't done it, because we do look at the statistics and we see a lot of y'all watch us all the time, but don't subscribe. Please do us a favor this year for 2025. Go ahead and subscribe. Nothing changes except the fact that you will know when we coming on and when we got to drop this content for you.
all right, this is for the Washington Commanders being in the playoffs one game earlier than we had to be.
Come and tell me, baby. Just a little soccer while we get this thing warmed up. Special dedication going out to our sweet Shantae, y'all. Oh, how you doing?